Hey everybody, so there was a House oversight hearing with Richard Baum, the director of the Office of National Drug Control Policy. During this hearing, it was pointed out to Mr. Baum that there was no empirical evidence that supported marijuana being classified as a Schedule I drug. Schedule I drugs being drugs that have no medicinal value and a high potential for abuse. Mr. Baum was asked who placed marijuana as a Schedule I drug and what empirical evidence was given to support that scheduling. The look on Mr. Baum's face told it all. It was a blank slate. He had nothing to offer. This is all just so pathetic. Our government is such a sad and sorry entity. To Trey Gowdy and Mr. Connolly's credit, they were criticizing the current Schedule I status of marijuana, but they still kept insisting that they are not for the legalization of marijuana. I simply must ask, why the hell not? What is so horrific about marijuana that we're willing to throw people into cages if they even have it in their pocket? It was also pointed out that cocaine and methamphetamine are a Schedule II drug, meaning among other things that marijuana is possibly more dangerous than these two drugs. On what planet is that even remotely true? How deep does one's head need to be buried in the sand to believe such hogwash? And this is coming from me, someone who does not smoke marijuana at all. You know, it's a common theme in my YouTube channel to point out the absurdity of government, and this just perfectly illustrates it all. Here we have a bunch of guys who work for the government who do not have a clue. They actually need to sit down and debate which is worse, meth or marijuana. This sounded like a dinner conversation between people who need serious mental therapy. They are so far gone and completely out of touch. Their opinions and viewpoints are throwbacks to the 1950s when we thought marijuana would make you jump out of windows or become violent. The fact that anyone working within the government for any drug control agency can't immediately find fault with marijuana being Schedule I drug is just shocking. If meth was a 12-gauge shotgun, marijuana would be a water gun, and the dimwits in our government can't decide which one would hurt more. Thanks, and that's it for now. Later on.